Most people think chimpanzees are just playful, harmless animals. You've probably seen videos of them laughing, hugging, acting almost like humans. But that's exactly the problem, because the more we study chimpanzees, the more uncomfortable the truth becomes. Chimpanzees share nearly 98% of their DNA with humans. That doesn't just mean they look similar, it means they think, behave, and interact in ways that are disturbingly close to us. They don't just survive in the wild, they plan. In different parts of Africa, researchers have observed chimpanzees using tools in ways that were once believed to be uniquely human. They use sticks to extract termites, stones to crack nuts, and in some cases, they even modify tools for specific purposes. There have been documented cases where chimpanzees sharpen sticks and use them to hunt smaller animals. That's not instinct, that's intention. And it gets more intense. Chimpanzees have incredible memory. In laboratory tests, they've outperformed humans in short-term memory tasks, remembering sequences of numbers faster and more accurately than we can. But intelligence alone isn't what makes them unsettling. It's how they use it. Chimpanzees don't just communicate, they manipulate. They form alliances. They compete for power. They can deceive others in their group to gain advantage, hiding food, distracting rivals, or even pretending not to notice something important. This isn't random behavior, it's strategy. And where there is strategy, there is something else. Conflict. In the wild, chimpanzees don't just fight occasionally. They engage in what scientists describe as organized violence. Groups of male chimpanzees patrol the edges of their territory, moving silently, watching, waiting. If they encounter a lone member of another group, they attack. Not for food, not for survival, but for dominance. These attacks are coordinated. They isolate their target. They overwhelm it. And they don't stop until it's over. It's not chaos. It's calculated. And for a long time, scientists believed that this kind of organized aggression was uniquely human. They were wrong. But chimpanzees are not just violent. That's what makes them even more complex. They form deep social bonds. They groom each other, share food, and protect members of their group. They experience emotions, not in a simple way, but in ways that are strikingly familiar. Chimpanzees have been observed grieving, mothers carrying their dead infants for days, unable to let go. Group members staying near the body of a deceased chimp as if they understand what has happened. They comfort each other after conflicts. They show empathy. They show attachment. And that's where things start to blur. Because when you see intelligence, emotion, strategy, and even violence in one species, it raises a difficult question. What really separates us from them? Is it language? Is it culture? Or is it just a matter of degree? Because when you look closely at chimpanzees, you don't just see animals. You see something familiar, something that reflects parts of human nature we don't always like to admit exist. The intelligence, the cooperation, the ambition, but also the aggression, the manipulation, the need for control. Chimpanzees are not becoming like humans. They were never that different to begin with. And maybe the most unsettling part of all is this. When we study them, we're not just learning about animals. We're learning about ourselves.